The first question is, if you study English hard, what will you do? And the answer is, if I finish the program of bachelor's degree in English, I will like go to a city where the environment of the language that I learn is generated. Also, open a school to develop skills according to multiple intelligence in children from 1 to 5 years old, from a second language that is English. The second question is, if you only had 24 hours to live, what would you do? And the answer is, if I had 24 hours to live, I would like to share with my family, make a dinner, tell with them because I was with the people I love. The third question is, I failed my English test. If I had studied more, I will have a better score and higher grade in the subject. The fourth question is, if I don't know the meaning of a word in English, what can I do? The answer is, if don't know the meaning of a word in English, I will look for an explanation of its meaning in English, and if I still don't understand it, will translate it. The fifth question is, if you could be an animal, what animal would you be? The answer is, if I could be an animal, I would like to be a sheep because they are a very noble, grateful, and obedient species. The sixth question is, if you hadn't studied this career, which other would you have studied and why? The answer is, if I hadn't studied this career, I would have liked to study interior design because I have a lot of ability to organize space. The seventh question is, if it rains tomorrow, what will you wear? The answer is, if tomorrow rains, I will put on my usual uniform to work and a coat to protect me from the water. Eighth question is, what happens if your smartphone falls into the toilet? The answer is, if my smartphone falls into the toilet, it will happen that the water will affect the operation of the phone, and I will worry about recovering it as soon as possible. The ninth question is, if you could be invisible for a day, what would you do and why? The answer is, if I could be invisible for a day, I would like take a possible flights and go to different countries for free. The tenth question is, babies cry if they need food, be period, or sleep? 11th question. It rained really hard yesterday and you could not do what you planned to do. If it had not rained, what would you have done? The answer is, if it had not rained, I would have gone a little early to my date with some friends in a restaurant. And the final question is, if you eat lots of fast food, what will happen? The answer is, it will happen that my body could not absorb so much cholesterol, causing discomfort. Thank you so much.